OP tried to help his pregnant wife and destroyed her emotional support. My wife has a stuffed animal that she has had since she was born. We'll call it Teddy, even though it is a dog. Anyway, she loves that effing stuffed animal. Was her favorite thing. Her grandmother, who passed away when my wife was 10, gave it to her, and it has kind of been her security blanket throughout her entire life. When my wife's mother would get physically abusive, she would clutch the thing and cry. She told me that on more than one occasion, her mother tried to throw it away as she got older. She had to dig through the trash, save it, and hide it from her mother until she was away at college. At one point when she was younger, her mother threw it in the dryer, singed the hair, and laughed when she gave it back to her. Her mother wasn't a nice person, but that's neither here nor there. I'm just trying to tell you about the connection she has with Teddy. Whenever she's been sick or had an injury or surgery, Teddy has been in bed with her, comforting her. Anyway, a few weeks ago, my wife found out she was pregnant. We haven't told anyone yet, hence the throwaway account, and have been trying to keep my wife healthy throughout the flu season. She works as a teacher, so we've been trying really hard to be sanitary. Long story short, Teddy was filthy. Just absolutely disgusting after years of cuddling, sweat, tears, drooling, and the occasional trash dive. I'd been after her for years to wash the thing, but she was against it because of the dryer incident. I was finally able to convince her last night that it was time to wash it for her health's sake. We washed it on delicate, and then put it on tumble dry. The tag was so faded and frayed you couldn't read the washing instructions. But our dryer is a piece of SHD, and Teddy got caught somehow and was ripped apart inside the dryer beyond repair. My wife is absolutely devastated, and I feel so ridiculously guilty. I kept apologizing, and she kept crying. She took the day off work today, partly because she is having bad cramps from the pregnancy, and partly from the sadness of losing the favorite thing from her childhood. She was up in bed this morning crying because she was sick, and also because she didn't have Teddy there to be with her. I feel like I effed up something fierce here on Reddit. How do I fix this? Is there a way to fix this? How do I make this all better? Edit 1. I had no idea that these things could be fixed so easily. Users have been PMing me Etsy links, stuffed animal hospitals, and seamstresses that can fix these things. I'm going to gather the remains of Teddy tonight and send a photo to one of these people, one of whom is in the same state as we are. Hopefully they'll be able to fix Teddy and possibly make him look like he did even before her mom melted him in the dryer the first round. If that isn't an option, then I'm going to do what Uskascan1 suggested and use Teddy's remains to make a few more stuffed things for the future baby. Thanks for the help, guys. Edit 2. Till Reddit loves stuffed animals, like a whole lot. I did not anticipate this much help or support. Seriously, thank you all. Edit 3. A friend of her family is a professional seamstress and said she could get Teddy back as soon as possible. I would have taken any one of the seriously 10+ Redditors that said they would do it for free. But the convenience of the friend is too good to pass up. She also said she'd do it for free. So not only should Teddy get fixed, he should be good, and we don't have to worry about him being lost through shipping. The wife has hope, but it is tempered at the moment. I am excited to see how it turns out. I showed her this thread and all the support that came with it, and she was moved to tears. If the seamstress doesn't get it all together, then she will entertain the Build-A-Bear idea. Thanks again, guys. TLDR. I washed my wife's childhood stuffed animal and destroyed it. She is devastated. How do I fix this? Relevant comments. Anna Marie. What about getting a new Teddy? Since you're having a child, I would sell it as Teddy to a new chapter in life. A new stuffed animal. This Teddy could be your child's Teddy, and she can vicariously relive her joy through him or her. OP. There is no replacing Teddy in her heart, as corny as that sounds. She loved that damn stuffed dog. I don't think she could live vicariously through her kid's stuffed animal. Not that she wouldn't get joy from seeing her kid happy with one. Skyscan1. This is an idea. Maybe not a good one. You decide. Ever heard of Building a Bear? It's a place where parents take their kids and pick a teddy bear out and fill it with fluff and a cloth heart, and the store closes. Could you take the parts of your wife's stuffed dog to one of these places and place some doggy parts inside a new bear? Or find someone who could repair and refinish the original one? Montaran87. I think you should combine this with Ioana Marie's idea. Buy 2 bears, fill them both with teddy remnants, and give one to the wife and one to the new child. OP. That actually might be kind of super sentimental. We could even do a few of them in the event we have more kids. We want more than one. For now at least. And that way she can share that bond with her kids. I like it the more I think about it. And Teddy is Fubar. There's no going back there. But I do like the idea of adding Teddy's parts into the guts of a new stuffed animal. I know that would be great and sentimental for her for the baby's sake. I just don't know if that would actually relieve any of the grief at this moment. Thank you for that suggestion though. I think it's a great idea long term. Update. Teddy lives. Teddy is patched up, and he's clean. Seriously, thank you to everyone who offered to help out. The fact that so many anonymous people on the internet were that invested in helping out my pregnant wife was amazing. She got him back over the weekend from her family friend, and he looks great. We also got her on some new prenatal vitamins that don't have iron in them, so she is feeling less sick all the time, so that's good too. I'm taking a half day to take my wife to the doctor for our first ultrasound later today. Jenny's my wife's favorite stuffed animal, but he's fixed now, and Teddy is a chubby little doggy restuffed with fluff. Relevant comments. I'm glad that it worked out for you. Can you tell me how you fixed it? I really need to wash one of my girlfriend's stuffed animals, but I'm terrified of destroying it as well. OP. We asked a family friend who is a seamstress to put him back together. She said it wasn't even the worst she had seen, and you can't even tell anything happened to him. He looks that good. My suggestion to wash your girlfriend's things is to read this thread, and at the end, there are tons of suggestions of what I am going to do next time. Did you know women have lingerie bags to wash things? Apparently, you can use that or a pillowcase to wash them, then air dry. I have learned my lesson. G grows 33. What was her reaction? OP. She squealed with joy, hugged it, and slept with it the past 2 nights. It might have been a tear or two of joy. Thank you for watching the video. If you are interested in listening to these kinds of stories, we've got more in store for you. Simply subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and share it with your friends.